Hello everybody, my name is Ben, and welcome to the third installment of Random Custom Minifigures. I haven't made one of these in a while, so if you don't know what this is, that's okay. They're really my most popular custom reviews on the channel, but I've been really busy with real projects. But I wanted to put this out there, so basically, if you don't know what this is basically just a bunch of figures that don't pertain to a specific minifigure project. These are just, most of them are just one-offs, or ones from projects that I haven't worked on in a long time, or just figures that I've been putting off and that I finally made. Just kind of figures that don't pertain to anything on this channel. Or, like, if there's custom review won't come out for a long time. But anyways, let's get started, because this figure has been one that I've needed to do for a while, but she looks awful, so don't make fun, please. This is Ghostbusters this is Gozer from Ghostbusters. Basically, whenever I got the Ghostbusters 2016 Firehouse set, which I will brag about now, it is over there. It is awesome. Basically, whenever I got that set, I made a bunch of Purist figures and other figures to kind of recreate the whole Ghostbusters crew. And Gozer was kind of a figure that I couldn't make with normal pieces, so threw together a custom one really quick. So she's not really that much. It's just the face is an official Lego face with eyes painted red. I think it's from the elf guy from Lord of the Rings and Sandman and stuff. I did sand the torso, and then it's just white with silver specks all over it. I'm going to be making another one next year. Oh yeah, and she uses the Zane hairpiece. I am going to be making a better one next year for the big Ghostbusters minifigure project that I'm working on. But, I don't know. This was just a really old figure that I needed to show off. Another old figure, this one is from last year, and that one was from summer of last year, which is why it looks a lot worse than a lot of the figures that I have now. This one actually looks a lot better. This is my Minecraft skin. My current Minecraft skin, because basically I had this awful old figure to represent me in my Lego Minecraft world, and I wanted to update that, so this is one that I actually am proud of and actually I think looks really great, and it's a Minecraft skin that I actually enjoy. And so yeah, that was something that I wanted to do just because, I don't know, other one just looked awful. And so this is supposed to be my Dipper hat. So I did continue that to the back and everything else. Just kind of trying to recreate the skin was pretty fun, but it's that guy. And I don't know why I always slap him on the ground like whenever I'm done. So now we can move into the figures I made this year, and I'm going to start with the Marvel ones because there's always more Marvel ones than anyone else or anything else. So the first one here, this was a figure that I made for Mother's Day. And that is Loki from Thor Ragnarok. Or actually, no, I made it for my mom's birthday. Every time we watch Thor Ragnarok, she loves Loki. And every time we watch Thor Ragnarok, whenever he's in this suit, she says, Ben, you need to make a figure of that. It's kind of hard to see on here, but because it's all black. It's an all black suit. She loves black, so she wanted me to make this. The hair is the old Luke Skywalker hair, and the face is the Legolas face. I feel like that looks really great. And then he has the 177A Bleecker Street little note that drops whenever he drops through the portal. I guess Ragnarok spoilers, but that was in the trailers, I'm pretty sure. It's really hard to see the detail on his torso, but he has a 3D tie and painted pockets and buttons and everything. It's really hard to see. You may be able to kind of see it there, but yeah, basically all his details are paper, and then I just painted where his shoes are. And other than that, there's really nothing to him. He was really simple, but I don't know, he's fun to make. So moving on, more Marvel figures. Next up is another MCU character. I couldn't decide between which one to show next, so that's why I'm going back and forth. But this is another MCU character. Here we have Meek from Thor Ragnarok. As far as I know, no one's ever made a figure of Meek. And I made figures. I have figures for everyone that is in the final scene from Endgame, except for Meek. And I wanted to do some cool photos with all of them. So I was like, hey, I should make a Meek, but not put it in the Endgame review. So I didn't put him in the Endgame review because I felt like he wasn't important enough for that. But it's just kind of a one-off Ragnarok figure that I wanted to make. He does look really great next to my Korg though, so that's pretty nice. Basically, he uses the ball jointed arms because Meek is always like throwing his arms around, so I thought that would be fun. So basically, this is the top of a minifigure leg stuck in there, and this is an antenna piece, and they just plop together like this. So that's pretty great. And then his hands are just skeleton arms that I sculpted the ends of and then put paper knives on. I think this one looks really great. This one is okay. And then basically everything else is just skeleton parts that are sculpted and painted a lot. I think it looks really great. I tried to make the torso look kind of 2D-like, since Lego is mostly just flat body, so I didn't want to sculpt other details. And I think he looks really great. I think it's just fun to have him next to Korg in my Ragnarok display. So, Meek. Man, I did it again. I slapped him again. I'm gonna try not to slap him anymore. Next up, it's the last Marvel figure, I think. Yep, the last Marvel figure. This is Black Cat. Well, basically, Black Cat is the only main Spider-Man supervillain that is not on my display. Thought I needed one, and I like this outfit. It's on my comic wall. I can't really find it anywhere else except for on my comic wall. But so the hair is, this part is sculpted. The rest is just the traditional mom hairpiece. Really proud of the face. I used the new Elsa face because I needed that figure for her hair for Black Widow. And then I thought that the Winky face would be pretty funny to have her have sort of a angry, sort of feisty wink. Thought that would be fun. This is my favorite of her outfits, and this is my favorite of my sister of her outfits, and my sister likes this character, which is another reason I made her. So she has fur on the arms, and an E-tape belt, and a sanded torso. And other than that, it's just all 2D. Pretty simple figure, but she was fun. I did it again. Alright. That was Black Widow. That's Black Widow. Black Widow's done. Now, this is a figure that I've wanted to do for a very, very, very long time. This is the 10th Doctor, who is the best Doctor from Doctor Who. I think that this figure looks really great. Definitely my best Doctor Who custom, because, I mean, most of them are terrible and are from 2016. But whatever, this figure was a lot of fun to make. So basically I just took the Mutt Williams hairpiece and just sculpted on it a bunch to make all his hair go into the side. I think it looks really cool. And then I painted his sideburns. And then the face was a Dan Aykroyd face that I just erased the eyebrows and put some David Tennant-ish eyebrows and a signature sort of smile with the eyebrow raised. I think that looks really great. A custom sonic screwdriver using the official Lego sonic screwdriver. It's just modified. Here, let me just grab one right here. That's what it looks like, because this is a 12th Doctor one, so, yeah. And then he adds a custom trench coat, and then other than that, details are all painted. I think his torso looks really great. I'm super proud of it, how all the lines look and everything. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite figures, and then his Converses or shoes or whatever are painted on. I think they look really great. And Twix has joined the video. Twix is in here now, so that's great. Good boy. So yeah, that is the 10th Doctor. Our last, or not last, I don't know what I'm doing. Here is another figure because I don't know how to transition between these two. This is Mistake from Ninjago. This is a very oddball figure, but basically I used the Black Panther headpiece, and I just sculpted the horns to be bigger. This character was really great in Ninjago. She didn't appear for that long, so I wanted to make her since they're probably not going to make figures. I wanted to use these fawn legs for forever, so I'm glad I finally got to use those on her. The torso is not sanded. I painted the details that I would usually sand because, I don't know, I wanted it to look like the actual figure. Other than that, it's painted all in white. I love the black and white contrast. The face I worked really hard on. It took a bunch of tries, but I think it looks really great. And her knives are really the only part that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of how they turned out. But, that's Mistake. I did it again. Oh my gosh. So the last three figures, I guess, are all kind of gaming figures. This one, The first one is sort of halfway gaming, whatever, sue me. So I made Ash Ketchum because Jude has wanted me to make Ash Ketchum for him forever. So this is just the janitor cap that I was originally going to use it for the Pokemon trainer, but I thought it would look really good on Ash. And so if you want to see what it looks like underneath that, yeah, that's what it looks like without it. This hair is just sculpted onto some, this is just foil, and it just sticks on. So this head is fully custom. Even the skin color is painted. I think it looks really great. Looks a lot like the anime, and it goes along really well with a lot of my Pokemon figures. I just think it looks really awesome. Basically, the shirt is entirely black, and I made it go to his hip piece, so that way it looks a lot longer. And then the details on the legs are really simple. And then his shoes, I think, turned out perfect. I'm really proud of those. And then this Pokeball is old. I just have it in his hand for no reason. I don't know. This figure was really simple, and I just made him really fast, but I'm really proud of him. He is definitely a great figure. So moving on now to the actual gaming figures. Next up, this is a bit of a weird choice. I definitely know I'm the only person to make a figure of this guy. This is Lil Bard from Wonder Song. I do not own Wonder Song, but I am obsessed with Miss Ann's playthrough of it. I think it is such a cute game, and I would like to get it really bad. I may get it at some point, but for now I have not gotten it. He just uses the pretzel guy, hat, just with the sculpted feather on it. His torso and everything is made to look very flat, very 3D. Very 2D. I had to basically paint like 4 different greens to make all his colors look like, because the game is fully 2D. So it was really, really challenging and also really fun to try to make a figure that looks like he's always facing this way. But I think it turned out really great. Just very simple details all around. And I did use a paper sort of thing for this part right here. It's supposed to stick together, but it doesn't really stick very well. But that's it for Lil Bard, Wonder Song. So the last figure is a figure from a project that I have needed to work on for a while and haven't. This is my Banjo from Banjo-Kazooie, or more specifically from Smash Bros. Haven't worked on the Smash project in a while. I've just been busy with other stuff. But when they revealed Banjo, I was like, oh man, I need to make a figure of this guy. So I just immediately made a figure of him. Really proud. So the head is almost fully sculpted. It started out as a minifigure head, and then I just sculpted the hair and the ears and the snout. I think it looks really great. And then the eyes are custom painted. I think the eyes look really great. He has 2D, not 2D, but 3D details as E-tape for his bandages. Or not, bandages, I'm going insane today, I swear. The bands for his backpack, which is just a green Army Man backpack that I cut the top off for. It's kind of bitten up. I didn't make him a Kazooie. I kind of wish I made him a Kazooie. I feel really bad about this, but I don't know why. I just always feel guilty about this. But his legs are actually fake Lego yellow legs that I painted the bottom on because I don't have any full yellow Lego legs. So yeah, I had to use a fake one. So then I just painted his feet, and I think it looks really great. Really proud of the figure. So thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe and other stuff, and yeah, that's it. Stay nerdy, friends.